Hey, Todd here with Port City Squad. Jack has joined me. We just got back from the movie Zootopia, where we had a pretty good time. So we're going to give you a quick review on Zootopia. We'll start with the plot, the story. Jack, what do you want to say about that?
I think what I have to say is probably the moral of this story is just don't give up, even if your friends or your family don't really believe in you. Just keep trying, even if it seems impossible.
Yeah, I agree. That's a big part of the moral of the story. I think another message that the story tells us is people who are different can still live together. There's no reason to let assumptions or maybe even stereotypes make you cloud your judgment through like even ignorance. So there's some powerful messages in the story plot. I was really impressed actually. It was even though it is a family movie, a children's movie, it carried a really good message. As far as the animation goes, I'll go first on this one. The action sequences were really good. Sometimes animation, they get a little chintzy in the action sequences. They try and make it cheap. They didn't do that here. The action sequences are really good, nicely done. The depiction of this world that they've created, where animals are city builders and intelligent, and you know they're like people basically. Really cool. I thought it was very very good thing.
The animation on the animals is very detailed, from the horns of a gazelle to the fur of a fox. You can definitely tell that the animators did very good with it.
Yeah. Characters, you can go ahead and go first with that. Some of your notes here.
Jennifer Goodwin from the ABC TV show Once Upon a Time as Officer Judy Hopps, Jason Bateman as Nick Wilde, and J.K. Simmons. If you're a big Marvel movie fan, you'll probably recognize his voice as Mary Lionheart.
I think they did a good job together. The main couple there, they worked really well together. I know Jack doesn't know who he is at all, but as an adult, I was amused to hear Tommy Chong's voice as the character Yax, and it's a hilarious character. So for those of you who remember, I'm aging myself, Cheech and Chong, that was that was really fun to hear. And Alan Tudyk, those brown coats out there, you know, the Serenity fans, he is back here. Also the Frozen fans, because he was there. He plays a character called Duke Weaselton, and he gets a name correction in there. It's hilarious. So always good to hear his voice going. All right, that brings us next to the soundtrack. As far as the actual music score goes, I thought it did a really good job. It adds to the movie. It adds to the scenes and the action, and keeps pace with it. Really adds to the emotion, which a good soundtrack really should do.
It's not as memorable as some of the previous Disney or Pixar films, but it's definitely a good soundtrack that if you see in stores, just go ahead and buy it.
Yeah. You said the
main theme, Try Everything by Shakira, is very catchy.
It is a really catchy theme, and I agree with Jack. It's a good soundtrack, but it is definitely not as memorable as some of the other Disney movies. But then again, unlike some of those other Disney movies, this one wasn't really formatted as a musical per se. So there's a little difference there. As far as the movie for me, it's a good family picture. 5 years or older should be great with this movie. It's a good time for the whole family, adults and kids. I gave it an 8 out of 10.
I gave it a solid 8.
Solid 8 out of 10. So we definitely recommend it. We hope you go see it while it's still in the theaters. That's Zootopia, Disney motion picture, currently out. I think it's rated G, right?
PG.
Is it a PG movie? There's a little bit of chase scenes there and some quote-unquote animated animal violence. I consider it great for the whole family. So go check it out. Thanks, Jack.
Yep.
Port City Squad, we'll be back with other movie reviews at some other time. Thank you very much.